2. Hey folks, how's it going? We're live. It's Monday. We're playing Minecraft. Hope you all had a good weekend. I certainly did. It was good. It's nice to relax sometimes, get things done, and then back into the week fully energized. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's good to kind of achieve. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. Had a good kind of rejuvenating weekend. And started your week on the right foot. We'll be playing some Minecraft. We're doing our usual thing with the gang. Jeffrey, Lisa and Nix will be joining us shortly. And we're making stuff, doing pixel art and whatnot. So let's move over to the main scene and we'll get going. What I was going to do, we finished our Tepig last time. We did start messing around with blocks. Hi, sell emotes. Hey, Lisa, sell the best emotes. What is that? That's the one I want. There we go. Unmute that. Hope you're well. Hope you have a nice tea on the way. I might have tea later. There's those awesome emotes. Very cool stuff. Yeah, this made this chevron thing last time. Just like a little marker where I want to put the next Pokemon. Got Silent Hill 2 Remake Platinum last week, and now I also finished Little Nightmares 3. Awesome. Gonna play Silent Hill. Can't remember the F. It's not Fusion? Fusion? It's a new one. Just F. Okay. Silent Hill F in chat. Newest one. It looks interesting. I like what I've seen of Silent Hill. I do like. I just never picked them up. Don't need that microphone so close. I remember I posted in my Discord shortly after Silent Hill F came out with those slight graphical glitches. It's always fun to see graphical glitches in games because it reminds you if you have glitches in your game that you're making, then it's perfectly normal because people that get paid to do it still get glitches. So I do have a little bit of jazz playing in my ears, but it's not loud enough to come through the stream. It's there though. So what I wanted to do is probably do a Cubone here. I was thinking of doing the other starters for Legends ZA, because you can pick from free Pokemon. Yo, hey Lisa. How are you?
Your stream. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Feeling good for a Monday. Doesn't happen often.
Yeah, usually Mondays are meh, so.
Yeah. I'm quite happy with today. Work has been stress free. You have to tick a few boxes on the project I'm working on, so it's like things are just running smoothly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's just one of those days where everything works, and those days are nice.
Yeah. Don't happen often enough, but they're nice when they do.
How is my mic volume, by the way?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. This is the first time in weeks where I don't have mic issues from the start.
Oh.
They can develop during our conversation, of course, because it's Windows, but
yes.
From the start, it starts alright.
Good. Yeah, it's I usually find pretty much about once a month OBS. It's either OBS, Windows, or combination of the two just decided to reset all my mic settings.
Yeah.
And I just have to, it goes back to default, and I have to go, okay, no, it's not default mic. It's my streaming mic that I want. And yeah, I have to reset the frequency so I don't sound squeaky.
Yeah. I'm very happy I graduated. Now I can finally play my games in peace.
Yeah. You got anything in mind for your next steps, or you got to kind of chill and see where
I
it
am
takes you?
actively, yeah, I'm actively looking for a job in online marketing or content creation
Oh,
or combination. I don't mind, but
yeah.
job market is pretty hard at the moment. Like I sent out 16 applications. Some didn't reply. I think most of them said no,
Uh,
and I'm waiting for 2 more answers. I think 3 companies didn't reply,
uh,
which is also how hard is it to just send an email like, "Hey, okay, we're not looking."
yeah. I think so many companies have got lazy now. Like it's been like it for some time, where yeah, you just don't get a reply, and you just kind of assume that no reply means they're not interested, or but
Yeah.
it doesn't take long just to say an email back or thank you for your application. Sorry, we're not looking for anyone, or you're not what we're looking for. And
I
Hello.
don't think you have any idea of how many of those emails I get back are written by ChatGPT.
oh yeah,
Like they don't say anything at all. It's just take your time. How hard is it to say, okay, you are not what we're looking for, but we wish you the best? How hard is that to say? But no, you get ChatGPT to say something because essentially,
yeah, yeah. It's just
but
lazy.
not that long ago, I think 2 3 weeks, I read a Dutch article about companies and CEOs being disappointed in work ethic,
Right.
and that um, I don't know if how it translates, but people didn't like have heart, as in heart that in your body for the
Oh yes,
company, like they didn't
yes,
care, and then I get all these ChatGPT written emails back, and
yeah,
I'm like, if you start with that, if you ask ChatGPT to do all your shit, you can't expect your um, working people to have heart for the company. I'm not sure how I could say it otherwise.
no, no, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah. A lot of companies and bosses and management kind of like want people to have the same kind of dedication
Yeah,
to the work, but then they're not giving the same kind of respect to the workers that they used to. And they still want the workers to go, well, you should be thankful that you're employed, and you should wake up every day wanting to do best for the company.
yeah. Like all most of those companies that have written me a ChatGPT email, then I'm happy I wasn't hired or asked for
Oh
uh,
yeah,
job interview, because that's not the kind of company I want to work with. I want a company that actually respects me and takes a little bit of time. And I got one really nice email back from one company. She said, like, okay, we have better people, but that doesn't mean that you were bad or anything. You
well that's
really
yeah,
said things well, but we have just candidates that fit better in what we are looking for. Okay, that's fair. I can deal with that. And I don't
yeah.
mind rejection. I just mind the way how you reject me.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's nice to get feedback as well. Like sometimes you end up having to ask for the feedback. So, okay, how was the interview? How was my application? Is there any kind of feedback as to
I'm live, by the way. I was like, we were already in a conversation while I do
yeah,
the intro.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm going to click your stream.
Hello, Jeffrey. How are you?
Hello, that I am not standing on the wrong side. It's not that it should say Satan, it should say Natus.
Okay.
It's my favorite rap group, they're called Natus.
Ah,
It is Satan in reverse, but still,
of course.
it is their name.
Yes.
But it's a backronym also.
Ah,
But yeah,
The,
I'm not going to work for a company that doesn't respect me unless they pay a lot of money.
oh yeah.
I mean, I have standards, but I can be bought.
Yeah, if you
If they
wanted
want to pay 25 euros an hour, I'll do it.
you have morals,
I
but
don't know.
you can be priced out of your morals.
Yes. But if it's
I've not
like
pushed that
minimum
yet.
wage, and they're just disrespectful ChatGPTing me, not even taking time to write something normally, then no, no thank you.
I don't see shared chat yet.
Oh, have I not clicked the button? There we go. Accept.
Our zero, your zero, my zero viewers need to be together.
Yes,
Yes,
we need to
I
times
I
the
am the
zero
one
by the
viewer
zero.
in both of your streams.
There we
Yeah.
go. We've
No,
multiplied our
Natus,
zeros.
Natus is great. Like it's one of those examples of an artist that inspired like millionaire artists that we all know now, but themselves they didn't really get big.
Oh,
Like Natus. Is this the first time you hear from them about them?
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they are the biggest inspiration for both Eminem and Insane Clown Posse. You know, those are names you
Oh,
probably know.
yeah, yeah.
They're all both from Detroit. They really looked up to him, you know, as a rapper, but he just didn't get the billion-dollar deals. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
$1 million, man. Well, maybe Eminem close to a billion, but you know, he's really big. You know, ICP is also big, not as
Oh, yeah.
big as Eminem.
Yeah.
And Natus, it's a group by a dude named Esham. Like he also has like a solo raps. I don't think he's poor, but he didn't get the Eminem money, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's kind of the same for me with the British band Angel Witch. Like Metallica calls them one of their biggest examples, and then it's funny that I see Angel Witch open up in a not the biggest venue in the Netherlands as the support act for both Paradise Lost and King Diamond. I'm like, Metallica says we owe everything to you, but
Mm.
they never went to be Metallica themselves.
No.
And Natus is kind of the same way when you look at Eminem, ICP, and that Esham dude who's the leader. He was just a big heavy metal fan besides rap, and he just wanted to create rap that didn't sing about drugs and gangs, but about occult and horror, because he liked Morbid Angel and Black Sabbath.
Nice.
So he did. So he kind of invented that whole horrorcore shit. So then Natus Satan, but he also says his the name stands for neighbors ahead of time and space.
Oh, okay.
They're just like a neighbors with attitude.
Yeah.
Although he is black, you know, he's not. ICP and Eminem aren't, but he is.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. Just imagine how small he is compared to. I'm not
Oh.
friends with Eminem on Facebook.
Oh. I'm still friends with the lead singer of Mindless Self-Indulgence on Facebook.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like when he first made his Facebook page, like his personal page, he just said, "Well, the first so many people send me a friend request, I'll accept." So I just jumped on there and sent him a friend request, and yeah, we're now friends. I
I
don't
think
think
the biggest. Sorry?
I don't think he uses it much, but yeah, it's quite cool.
No, I think the biggest person on my Facebook would be the vocalist for Korpiklani.
Nice. I like
And he
Old
accepts
Picani.
me. Yeah, same. He even sometimes likes my posts, so you know,
Oh, that's even better.
when there's a guitar on it.
Hmm.
Maybe it was only once, I can't remember. But yeah, I got like 5,000 friends.
Hmm.
It happens fast when you make music, you know, and not that they're fans, but it's really fast. Like, oh, he make music, I make music. Let's become friends and like each other, follow each other's Bandcamp page. It's really. Then you come in some kind of spiral, and you're friends with every amateur metal creator in the world or something.
Yeah,
and we're all just sending each other our bands and that not really having any other fans, I guess.
Yeah,
Just
so
fun.
you just get like a network of musicians then, I suppose.
Yeah, it's mostly my Facebook. It's like 10 people I know IRL and like 4,990 musicians from around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so many friends on Facebook which are related to music projects, like
Mm.
either sort of for like DJing or for different events that sort of people are running and stuff. And yeah, I'm
Nice.
still friends with people I've never met, but they're interested in my DJing stuff.
Well, I haven't met all 5,000 either.
Hmm,
I have like 100 friends and I haven't even met all of them.
nice.
I don't really accept people.
No, I don't accept people anymore. Like I get random friend requests. I go, well, you share like 4 or 5 friends with me, but I've never seen you before in my life.
If you are interesting, and then I mean you have to have a nice band or solo project, or you need to have cats or dogs, then I will accept.
Hmm.
But if you don't have any of that, then no.
Yeah,
I
that's
only
fair.
accept if it's someone I know or if I see there's like 300 or more mutual friends and it's someone standing on a stage or sitting in a studio, then I'm like, oh, this is just someone that wants to have like musical contacts. But
Yeah.
sometimes I get these like big boobed, like big photoshopped models, with only
Oh
one
yeah.
friend, and they've got like a lot of the same posts, like my real private pictures are on this link, and then it's like this very long link
Yeah.
to a Russian site. I got like those sometimes, and those I never accept.
No,
That was.
I've had a few of those where I look at the profile and they've got like I know 10 to 20 friends already, and they're just all older single men.
Yeah, yeah, always.
So yeah, easily led. So you see sometimes they'll comment on the pictures and go, "What? You're talking to a bot." There's not even real people half the time.
Yeah, mostly they're not.
There's stolen photos from somewhere.
Nick's coming today?
Yeah, Nix is here.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah.
Nick's. Well,
No, welcome in, Nix. I didn't. I also didn't hear.
Yeah, you guys were in the middle of a conversation when I joined, so
yeah, but mostly when I join, I'm not live yet, so my streamer mode isn't on yet. So I hear you enter, with the Discord sound, but now it's muted because of streaming.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that I didn't hear you enter yet.
So how are you, Nix? You had a good day?
Yeah, it's been all right. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Right?
How has your day been?
It's been really good.
I feel like you're doing a bit, like you both know what you did, but
Yeah, Nick spent the day here.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Nah.
No, I'm back at mine now.
Yeah, I literally got home from dropping Nick's home, like probably 7:25. So
Okay.
walked in the house, got comfortable, switched on the stream.
Nice. So I got sick Saturday, so I was the only one not going to the restaurant I picked out.
Oh,
I had the kiwi as a dinner.
I had a kiwi for a long time.
And we did bring you a bit of heroes.
Yeah, that did bring me a bit the gyros in English.
Oh yes. I've yet to have a
Yeah.
gyro.
I felt so damn sick. It's basically dinner, but it's pork.
Yeah. And so yeah, we have a place at the bottom of town that does gyros. But it's a long way to go for a gyro.
What was this? I didn't go, but like 10-minute drive.
Yeah, I could probably drive there in easily 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my tea.
this Cubone is going to be far smaller than this Epic.
Cool.
Cubone is cute.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Google him, he's cute.
Cubone?
Yeah. CU Bone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It uses the bone as a weapon.
Yes. Yeah, Friday we picked up my birthday gift.
Nice.
I think I told you. I will get it in a month. It's the Venom box set I've wanted for a year.
Oh yes. Yeah, I saw that 25-year anniversary Slipknot that you posted as well. Very cool.
Yeah, that's Lisa. She bought it for herself as I graduated gift to myself.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
That's our first Slipknot vinyl.
Ah. I should probably really pick some up myself at some point.
Yes. What CDs do you have by them?
Only Iowa and self-titled.
Well, it's good ones.
Yeah.
Both are great, so.
Yeah,
Well, the first two,
because music was quite accessible after that point. I just ended up didn't buying the rest of them.
I just bought the Grey chapter.
Nice.
It has 5 good songs on it, so it's worth having on CD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like you say, when music became accessible, didn't also stop buying CDs.
Yeah.
But lately, I just like the collecting again.
Yeah, I think more people are getting into collecting music again, which is pretty cool.
That's fun.
It's the same with like Blu-rays and DVDs. Like you have Netflix, you have Disney Plus, but it's something about having a box on your shelf that you can just pick it up and play it.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign into anything or have internet.
Also, when suddenly something is seen as offensive, even though I would say it's not.
Yeah.
At least it's not deleted. You still own it.
Yeah, at any point you could lose that. Like, okay, it's on Netflix, and you go, no, they've taken it off.
Yeah.
And never come back again.
It's the same with Community, one of our first, one of our favorite series.
Oh yes, yeah.
There's one episode where they're playing Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh,
and one Chinese man, he cosplays as a dark elf, but just like very dark blue.
right, yeah.
And still there were protests that was blackface, but he wasn't doing
Oh.
blackface. He was, I'm a dark elf, dark blue with pointy ears and white hair.
Yeah.
But still, like all the streaming services that had Community at some point have deleted it.
Oh, yeah.
And the worst part, there's a part 2 of the Dungeons and Dragons episode story, so you kind of miss a lot of like the info if you watch it for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still on our Blu-ray box set, so that's okay.
That's good, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say like people are just too easily offended, like some are, of course, as humans. But I think in this case they are just simply too cautious or something, because it wasn't race, it wasn't meant to be racist. It had nothing to do
No.
with any other race. It had to do with elves. And elves
Yes.
aren't really real.
No.
But I think some of these people that work in the bigger companies rather just take the lazy way than really read about something.
True. Yeah. So okay, this could be potentially an issue. We don't want to put any time or effort into this. We'll just remove it and not kind
Yeah.
of look at it anymore.
Yeah, just remove and stop scanning. Like we talked about this already, but I think it's funny that something that the voice lines of the big frog in Stardew got changed
Ah.
because it used to speak, it type with the Caribbean, well, not speak of course, but type in a
Yeah.
Caribbean accent.
Yeah.
Some white Americans were offended by that.
Right. Yeah.
So Concert Ape changed it. And then you actually had Caribbean players like, okay, we missed this, but we kind of felt like represented in the game now.
Yeah. Like if it's not offending people from those cultures, then you just
And
kind
there's no harm done. But
Yeah.
it was the Americans that were offended for them.
yeah. In some ways, that's even more offensive because you're saying, well, we're going to protect you. You need protecting.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just getting tired of it.
Yeah.
And it's always the Americans. Like, no offense if any of us listen, it's always the Americans.
Yeah. Well, there's always a sense of entitlement. That's all. Their opinion is more important than anybody else's, and they must be listened to. Which is kind of the whole Karen thing. It's kind of come from like, I'm unhappy with the service because it was not 100% exactly like I wanted, and I should now
Yeah,
shout until a manager helps.
I've had it with like an old American friend as well. If I talk about someone being weird towards me when it comes to, let's just use the word woke,
Yeah.
it's always the same one. You can,
Yeah.
but she just didn't want to understand that when like we were in voice chat like every day with webcams on. And one day it was a very hot, like heat wave summer day in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And I was having my favorite when it's hot as fuck snack, which is like cold watermelon.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's cooling, it's juicy. And I got like a very long speech about eating something that was just like discrimination because it was a stereotype to African Americans and it's like harmful that. And I was like, I tried to explain to her that I was just someone that likes the taste, and if you really are so offended by the fruit itself, you are actually the one giving power to the racist part of it.
Yeah.
You're putting the emphasis on, oh, this is an act of racism, even though it wasn't really hurting anyone, unless you give power to hurt people.
Yeah. You're kind of at that point
Not
saying that you'd rather subscribe to that racist stereotype.
Yeah, basically. And I was like, when you do not let it become a stereotype and just like a refreshing, healthy snack, then the racists themselves, they will also lose power, but she didn't get it.
No.
She also got angry that we wouldn't call
Yeah,
black people African American, and we said,
in the
and then we
Netherlands.
said the problem is not the African part for us; it's the American.
Yeah.
And she was really confused, saying, "But that's the correct name," and it's
In
not.
America.
In America, it's the correct name, but over here it isn't.
Yeah. Every other country is not that.
Yeah, I think I've told this one before already. And like, it's also only them that really have those kind of terms. In the Netherlands, you mostly call someone by their name.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's been a similar thing in the UK. So what do you call African Americans in the UK? Well, their name. Like if they're
They're not African Americans. Like if you would have to give the name, it would be British, African British, or in my case, African European. But we don't use those kind of terminology.
no.
Yeah.
It just, no.
Yeah, we don't determine somebody by their kind of their race. Like if they had to give their um, we have like forms and stuff you have to fill out for certain things, and it will ask you, okay, what do you classify yourself as? Like kind of what ethnic
Ethnic
What's
background,
your nationality?
nationality, yeah, and ethnicities and
Yeah.
stuff.
Same here. Like we don't really care unless we have to really describe someone,
Yeah,
or if it's like official form, like who are you, what's your name, where you're from, what's your nationality, etc.
yeah,
But
Yeah, but
that's
then it's
mostly
only
government.
nationality. It never it only has like what passport do you own? It never says what is your like genetics, you know? Like you can have,
mm,
if you only have a Dutch passport, you could be completely look like someone from, let's say, Ethiopia. It never you shouldn't then put down I have a Dutch passport, but I look like it's just you're Dutch or not.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I think it's mainly what we have in the UK is like for kind of tracking like different parts of the population. Like, say, okay, how many white people are interested in this or doing this versus how many kind of people from different nationalities, and they can kind of gauge. Well, okay, it's a certain percentage. Maybe people aren't feeling encouraged, or they don't have the right resources to kind of be involved in this kind of thing.
I've
Yeah, it's
never heard of that
diversity
before.
statistics.
Yeah, diversity. That's the one I think of.
Because it's not
Never
just
heard
your
of that.
ethnicity they ask in those forms, it's your sexual orientation as well and
Yeah, it's okay.
things
It's
like that. So
just kind of gauging how many types of people in different areas.
Hmm.
So they
I've
can kind of
never had
have
anything
a
like
better understanding. Okay, me we got sort of a higher percentage of this type of person. Or
So like demographic statistics.
yeah, yeah. Hey Sam, how's it going? Hey, how are you doing this fine evening? Doing great, Sam. Very good. Hope you are as well. We're doing our pixel art as usual.
What's that?
Was what?
No messages.
Messages, yeah.
Not you. My phone was
Ah,
something on Bandcamp.
ah.
Nothing interesting.
Let's, st- yeah, this picture I'm using for reference is actually one of those oh, what are they called? Those little kind of art things you can make with like beads that you melt.
Ah, yeah. Multiple of the my builds are also based on those. They're easy to use because you can literally see like
Yeah,
one here, one here, one here.
yeah. So if I found this one for Cuba, I went, oh, perfect. It's like a little bead art thing.
My Ajax logo I made in the server is one of those.
Oh, nice. It's the first one I've actually looked at. So actually, this is quite convenient to work with.
I think one of the Zeldas is as well.
Ah,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Actually, the one I'm using for my current build is a Lego set. It's like Lego pixel art. People made it with Lego blocks.
Oh, awesome.
So whatever works. I'm making a Jason Voorhees mask. I like the look of it.
Ah.
But literally, after you said it, I
Hmm.
noticed it was actually Lego, not real pixel art.
Ah. Yeah, so Lego are kind of jumping on for, oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, so pixel art is becoming quite popular with Lego as well now, because they realise actually it's a perfect physical way to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your Iron Man mask, haven't you?
Yeah, I got an Iron Man. I have to take a photo. I'm not sure if I've put it in my Discord, but I've actually got a pixel art Iron Man made of Lego.
Nice.
Actually, I can grab that.
You've already built it?
Yeah, I had it some time ago.
Can you show it on stream?
Yeah, go show it stream. Let's go full camera.
I can already see the bit. That is cool.
Yeah, I'll stop the light from that. But yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, my brother bought me the kit.
Right.
Yeah, it's it's nine sections that you fit together. I'll turn that around.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and it comes with like a special brick that allows you to hang it on the wall as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and it comes with like a little podcast you can link to and listen to. And it talks all about Iron Man, the origins, and the comics, and so you can listen to this special podcast made just for that Lego set, and yeah, build it at the same time. It's very cool. Yeah, they do all sorts of ones like that. They do like Batman. I think might do Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, they got one or two, but they're not cheap. I've looked,
Nothing like those.
nah, and because they there's so many bricks that even if the brick is like one dot, they kind of they charge a certain amount per brick. And I've looked and okay, if I just wanted to buy different coloured bricks and make my own, it's more expensive than to buy that as a kit. So it's actually cheaper to buy one of those than to try and make your own. Unless you don't use Lego and you find another brand. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And what you can do, if you have a lot of money, is to buy 3 of those kits. And it gives you a second instruction that uses the parts from all 3 kits to make a bigger picture, like a really long picture you put them side by side.
It's 4 kits.
4 kits, wow.
Yeah, 4 kits, and they're all different pictures on their own,
Oh yes, yeah.
but mix them together and you can create a really big one.
Right, so you got 4 pictures, and then you got effectively a secret 5th one that you
Yeah.
can make if you buy 4. And it's Iron Man holding out his arm and then doing like a blast pulse. But very cool, but expensive.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I wouldn't tell anyone if I won the lottery, but there would be signs.
Yeah, you got a lot of Lego art on the wall. Minted. Do I actually have your stream? I don't have your stream open.
Hmm?
I don't have your stream open yet.
That's okay.
Yeah, because I just got to click over and see what you're up to. And, you're not even open.
I'm a couple of blocks away from this one. It's done. I don't know if you
Looks
see it now.
Ah, there you are. Oh, awesome.
And of course it's native as well. From this side it just says Satan. Which is okay as well, but it needs to be natives. Natas. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's really big. This one was quite difficult. That's why I wanted to do it before stream, because if I didn't want to get like distracted like last stream with my Eddie and then make a mistake with this one.
Yeah.
So I made this one 128 wide. Kind of is my mostly when I do them I ask the program for it to be 64
Right.
max. Then 128 I sometimes do, but then I am tired afterwards. Now I am going to do a big one.
Nice.
I will show you. This was a warming one.
Epic.
Oops, have a look. Oh wow, yeah, that'd be cool.
So I'm going to do that one now. We'll be fine, I think. Oh, there it is. So I need black. I already have that. Red and gray already have that. Yes. Like dirty white or very light yellow. Oh, bonus. Fine, I think. Yeah. Green. Real white. This one. This one. Brown. Different color. Let us start. You first need to count, of course. It's big. Your latest Pokemon was also very big.
Oh yes, it's much bigger than I was expecting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought I got part way through and got this is gonna be big. But now I'm started, I'll finish.
Exactly. Two green. One black. Two green, black. Green, black, green, black. Green, black, green, black, green. Correct. Now we count the whole row. But what the fuck am I? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 22, 24. 38 black ones. Achttien, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I said 38, right?
Wasn't listening.
Thank you. Again, I'll count in Dutch this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38 indeed. Was it 8:30? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 green, 2 black, 1 green, 4 blacks. Okay, that's the first row. This one's going to be massive. I didn't really plan on that.
Ah.
Yeah, it will be epic.
Yeah.
And any of the Pokemon you've made or making now, those your favorite Pokemon?
Certainly the Tepig. Cubone, I like Cubone, so I wouldn't put it like one of my favourites, but Cubone was one of the original set, so it's quite iconic.
I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, my favourite Pokemon is a Haunter. So it's purple ghost Pokemon called Haunter. It's in
I'll
Haunter.
make them one after then.
Yeah.
How about making things with a man, with a mask and a melee weapon?
Yeah.
What is your favorite horror icon monster? Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, it's probably have to be the Xenomorph. Alien.
Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
I already made the Xenomorph though.
Yeah.
Did you like the Alan shirt?
Yes. You're in space, no one can hear you. Because you're
In space.
in space.
I wonder if it's a mistake. Or if it's deliberate.
Yeah, it might be one of those like cheap kind of counterfeit ones, or it might just be like a joke one. But either way, it's cool.
If cheap enough is out in some randomized market, I would have bought it.
Yeah.
You got any favorite horror next or not into the genre?
I don't like horror.
No, twisted up.
I'm more of a true crime person. I'll happily fall asleep watching true crime, but horror, no, keep it away from me.
You prefer your horrors
should-
to be real life stories.
Yeah, exactly.
You
What's your
want the real
favorite true crime
suffering,
film?
not
Yeah, I'm one of those weird people who will happily sit and eat popcorn while they talk about a really horrific murder, but like a fictional dog dies, and I'm bawling.
Oh, a dog. Yeah, I don't like that either. I only watch a movie
Yeah.
if a dog or like any animal does not die.
I don't watch anything that where an animal dies, but
Yeah, we
I
were
like
angry.
both horror and true crime.
We were angry because we were watching a Generation 3, which is really nice. But there's one scene where a goat gets killed. I don't like that.
Ah,
So, but it's only one scene, so we were just like, okay, you know, and when you just skip the kill, you only see before and after, you can still follow the story. So we literally looked up the exact moment the goat, it may be hurting, and then the moment the corpse is gone, you know, from the screen.
yeah.
So we did this exactly, and it worked out fine, and we didn't have to see any goat suffer, so we're happy, and we watched the show as a great.
Nice.
Then in the beginning of the next episode, they do a flashback like
Oh.
to like the plot points of the last one, and you literally saw the goat die.
Oh,
And then they did the same thing in the next. What happened before on?
hmm.
No, I wasn't happy.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's Have you seen much of Alien Earth with the sheep?
Alien?
Yeah, the new TV series on Disney Plus, Alien Earth. There's
No,
It-
I've only seen the movies.
okay. Yeah, they have a sheep in the movie that one of the aliens takes over. That's
Okay.
quite a distressing moment, but it's fortunately very short.
Well, there's one series where the sheep dies, and even this one I don't care
Hmm.
because it's a very badly this show is like from 2018, let's say now later like
Well, I think the 18 is accurate.
2018, so quite recent. And they were
Right.
literally bragging they got like the people that did like the whole environment design from Lord of the Rings and stuff they hired for this new series, and it was one of the most expensive made by a Chinese studio,
All right.
and it literally looked like 1950s effects from like Western media.
Oh, right.
And there's this one scene they have to like sacrifice a goat to like a big bird thing or something.
Right.
And then you literally see the goat is just standing there and eating grass. And you can literally see that they just like stop the camera and started rolling. You see like a little shock in the screen, and you see just like this very poorly made like hard plastic sheep,
Right.
not even with wool,
Right.
being lifted by a fake bird with just like it just completely like how do you say like solid.
Yeah.
No movement on that arm. It's really bad.
Oh, dear.
Looks like scenes they're being attacked by like a living giant flesh-eating plant, and you just see like the actors lying on the floor, like pushing plastic vines towards their own chest. It's so
Yeah.
bad. We love that series. It's got ice fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, that series was amazing. Like the story was amazing, the acting was really well done, but The acting took a lot of time, so they didn't have time to edit special effects and make better
The
costumes. So
special effects were horrible, and the makeup was like horrible. It was
and the costumes.
like a children's like schmink party, instead of it, yes, it was so bad.
Yeah.
And it's like that is one epic like ancient evil from the forest called the tiger monster. I'll try to find it for you. It's
Okay.
Yes.
so badly done.
You also have the rat monster, which is
The red
also
monster was
amazing.
the worst. Tiger monster. The bad guy was literally Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Yes.
But a dude.
okay.
Yeah, I'll show you the tiger monster. Like this is just like amateur level like makeup.
Oh, oh wow.
And they were all
Wasn't-
talking about how scary the tiger monster was, but they had to
And-
defeat it because blah 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 story, etc.
Yeah.
And then the tiger monster came, and we literally had to pause because we couldn't even breathe because of the laughing.
I cannot find that monster, unfortunately. But when you type ice fantasy and then just a name of an animal, you get a lot of fantasy art with like an ice version of that.
Yeah.
Hua Yi, he was called.
Yeah.
But
That's
this is just Wonder Woman just played by a Chinese man with a mustache. I swear, look at it.
yeah. Oh yeah. He's got the tiara and everything.
The hair
Yeah.
and the fire they make in this promotional picture is so much better than the one used in the series.
Yeah. I might have to find a torrent for that just to.
If you have a Netflix account, it's on Netflix.
Okay. I'll have to look it up. Because my friend Ollie and our friend Ashley that has helped me with my kind of stream graphics. Yeah, we all three of us just love like kind of cheaply made films that.
Yeah, same.
So especially like Hong Kong or kung fu kind of films, really. It's people that flying through the air and stuff, and it's just completely
Yeah,
unrealistic.
You will enjoy this.
Okay.
It's basically Chinese people with a. I don't know what the budget was, but I don't even want to say it was low, but it was just weirdly spent.
Right. Yeah.
People making some kind of their own version of Lord of the Rings with some kind of
Game of Thrones
Game
and
of
also
Thrones.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
less Airbender
Right.
with it, and of course some K-drama style romance because they're not Korean, but it's still popular in Asia.
Yeah.
It's a great mix of a lot of things, and the story was very nice, but it was most of the time the fighting scenes were just laughable, which also made it fun.
Nice. Yeah, definitely check it out then.
I'm trying to find the sheep getting. Yep. There is a WordPress that. Everything was a green screen as well, like fairly obvious.
Right.
Hey, like,
Hey, light. Jump scare.
I can't find the ship scene. It was. I saw they had like 3 songs in the whole series.
Oh.
Whenever you. They had the romantic song, and every time it was like a kiss or like some couple together, it would be the romantic song. And there
Right.
was a fight song, and there was the regular background song. It was like they were all like loops.
Oh.
But it had its charm. It was really.
Yeah.
When we opened, like, when you hover above like a series on Netflix, I remember. We'll be back to that on Thursday. Then it will play some randomized scenes or like a trailer when you hover above it, right?
Oh yeah.
And we literally, the scene we got was like that sheep being picked up by the big bird, and it's just like we got to watch just one episode because of the effects.
Yeah.
And the story actually like hooked us in. It had a nice storyline, but
Ah.
you gotta look if you really want to enjoy it. You gotta watch past the quality,
Yeah.
And if you don't mind it, then like I enjoy poorly done effects.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just watch it. They've got like a couple of seasons, and then they have a last season where they'll travel to the future, like modern day China.
Okay.
That one I haven't watched yet. It looked less fantasy and less fun.
Yeah. I suppose if by that point they kind of started running out of ideas.
The full first episode, at least, is on YouTube.
Ah. Okay.
Let me see if I can find it in there. Yeah, I'll screenshot real quick. Just look how badly clean screen this is. Like all the backgrounds, like if they needed a castle or the volcano or anything that's not just like then they just did this. Even the perspective of like the only actors who's in front and like the knights is so old.
Let's have a look. Oh, okay.
Trying to find good.
Yeah, the perspective on that scene's a bit different, isn't it? So the doesn't quite match. I suppose that's kind of typical of a green screening a scene in.
Yeah, but I've even seen green screens do it better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, this is episode 23. I needed Ice Fantasy episode 1. Do they have the full series on it? I think I got the full series. They got the full series on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
All 62 episodes.
Ah.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so bad. I mean, even the rigs. Yeah, I'll stop spamming screen. It's just look at this scene and then. How are you today, Light? This is just like a cheap. This is the most expensive wig they could find for like a big production
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah, that's very obviously a wig. So generally, it looks like the costumes look pretty good, and the backgrounds themselves look pretty cool. But then, yeah, the actual productions there, it could do with like tidying up a little bit.
Yeah, like, before this scene, you see like a little sheep,
Right.
and it's even worse when you see it move. So you gotta watch the episode one, but just look at the sheep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very clearly a plastic sheep.
But yeah, it's an amazing series.
Hmm.
Well, that happened. That once of a place like it.
Yeah.
Go back to building.
I've had weekends where I've just woke up way too late to actually do anything.
No, I understand that. Before you came, well, before stream actually, I made this one, and not Satan. It needs to be from the other side. Needs to be Natus. My favorite rap group. This one was quite hard. Made the logo. Nice. I don't know about those. I do not. Well, of course, I know them. It's my favorite rap group. And it's the only artist I'm a really big fan of. I have come to peace with burning my own CDs instead of buying them. Because there's been some problems with the ownership of the CDs, and there's literally no indication it will ever be re-released. It's just stuck in some kind of weird, like limbo.
The rights to it's kind of
Yeah, and it's from the early 90s, and I see literally beat up copies with like torn booklets and sketches on the CD for $150 now because they're literally not obtainable, you know.
mm,
And I'm not gonna pay one for like I paid that kind of money for like a special edition with that's in the box, but not for some beat up CD that was at some point bought for $5, you know. So
yeah.
I just put the WAVs themselves on a CD and I listen to it. Because WAVs, even like your own burn CD with WAV sounds better than stream,
Oh yes, yeah.
as long as it WAVs. That is. Or other lossless, that doesn't really matter much. But yeah, indeed, label issues and it's who owns it now and somewhere in weirdest limbo. And... But you know, I'm sick of just streaming it, so I'm gonna decide to burn them.
Yeah.
I would literally like keeping like attention like on eBay, and sometimes you see one for like $10 and a disc only, and no,
Mm. Yeah.
already beat it up. And when I was at like I don't want to talk bad about Hank, you know, my favorite record store.
Yeah.
But I saw Blind Guardian CD in his store, and it was just more scratched, and you couldn't even see the mirror part anymore of the CD. You know, it was
Ooh.
just like
Yeah.
sketches. And it was in the budget bin, but still, you know, just throw it away. You can't really sell this.
No, it's not. It's not worth anything to anyone there.
was insane. I've had same, like, I am actually, because now I don't want to keep repeating myself, I do that too much, but I'm back into collecting CDs after years of only vinyl. And there is some Metallica CDs I do not own, including some little. Metallica is one of those bands that I really enjoy since I was 12. So I want the full discography both on LP and CD now, and not only on LP. And I am missing like 4 Metallica main albums, and one of them was Garage Days Incorporated. And I saw it in like the budget bin at Hank's, so I was happy, €3 for a Metallica CD. I don't own it, and then I saw the CD, and it was just like scratches,
Oh, yeah.
And I was even like thinking about it, like, I mean, at least I own it then for so cheap, and maybe sometime I find another one, but like, nah, just leave it. And the fun thing is, it did sell, because it's gone now.
Ah,
So someone doesn't care, but I do. I don't know if that's fixable. I once read somewhere, and I find it hard to believe, but maybe you do more with vinyl than me,
yeah.
that you can fix scratches on vinyl by like cutting a groove like even more. Someone said just like cutting the scratch out with a bigger scratch, and I was like, how would that work? There's even more information going on, right?
Yeah. Like, I suppose, like, I don't know for certain, but the only thing that makes sense to me is if you actually deepen the grooves, but you'd have to do it with a very fine needle, like you don't actually damage the wave in the groove. So it means the needle sits deeper. But I wouldn't want to try that myself. Like, because
No.
the actual groove itself is a wave. Like, the whole thing that makes the music is that the groove's wavy. And as the needle's vibrating inside that groove, that's where your music comes from. But yeah, you'd have to make it deep enough that the needle would actually sit in that groove without damaging the groove itself. But I've never heard of that as a fix.
Yeah, but wouldn't the scratch already have killed like the
Oh yeah, you wouldn't regain any lost thing. It would just stop it from skipping. So if the needle jumps, you can stop it from jumping, I suspect, by doing that. But it'll still probably pop, or it'll make you'd lose something. Like it'll be a pop or a crack at that point where the scratch is. It just will continue on. But yeah, once it's scratched, it's scratched. You're physically removing the music.
Yeah. Well, I don't need it, but I've got one badly scratched LP. I didn't scratch it myself, but from the very big stack of LPs we got from my one friend from the dog club, like the 34 LPs
Oh
we
yes.
got. One Scorpion LP is like, well, you can even see it on the Teaser Slayer picture. It's just, I think this will not be fun to play, but I just couldn't throw it away, because I love Scorpions. It'd be like, it's at least for now, it's in like on my shelves, and the album cover is still like mint, but the inside. Also keep in mind, because I didn't want to like make a fool of myself, I own something so damaged. I tried to make it so the light removes the bigger scratches, so it's worse. But you
Okay.
can still badly see it.
Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a loss of quality and sound there.
I will never play this one.
No, so it's nice that you can say I own a copy of it, but it's not one you
Yeah.
could actually enjoy.
still need to buy a record player.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, you
might be
could
useful.
too. Anyone. How is he tune your desk? You don't need to.
I've got my 2 DJ decks, record players, and my parents have a quite a nice one that they have hooked up to their stereo system.
Yeah. What makes a turntable, a DJ turntable, not just like a record player?
It's the pitch slider. So a regular record player, you can have you can change it to like a 33 or 45.
Yeah.
And a DJ record player would have that as well. But in addition, you have a slider where you can speed it up and slow it down. So even if it's running on 45, you can add like 10% additional pitch or remove 10% pitch, and it's enough to kind of make 2 songs that are like a few BPM difference to kind of match up. But you're only really talking probably about 5 BPM, 10 BPM. So yeah, so you have a song that plays like 100 BPM, you might be able to mix it with a song that's 90 BPM.
Interesting. I need more types of clean, by the way, so I'll do this. Okay.
And my DJ turntables have an additional button that I can go from like I think it's 10%, 20%, and then 50%. Not all of them have that, but if I put it to 50%, I can like half the speed of a vinyl.
Yeah.
Not just slow it down a bit. I can actually half it, and I can kind of speed it up equally as much. It can be quite funny to hear like a really slowed down, drony kind of version of a song played on a vinyl. But it has no real practical use. Like I can't think of DJing where I'd have to add or remove 50% of the pitch.
No.
Chipmunk 16
Chipmunk.
speed. There you go. Full kind of happy hardcore nightcore chipmunk singing.
Yeah, I don't like to admit this, but here are only people I trust. I've never owned a record player. Like may sound weird. The reason streaming is the reason I started to buy vinyl instead of CDs, because I was like, I'm never going to play a physical release anymore anyway, because streaming is so convenient, especially like I download everything I like. I just stream it to my amplifier and make playlists. I've got my own personal Spotify basically on a disc.
Yeah.
With a lot of small artists that don't exist on Spotify. But I still, because I mostly pirated,
Yes.
I felt like supporting the artist still, I'm not that much a dickhead. And I decided to... Sorry, I'm talking slow because I'm also counting in my head. Well, if I'm not going to play my CDs anyway, I start like collecting vinyl, because they look even cooler on the shells, I think, and the artwork is even bigger, and I can buy picture disc and it's all pretty, you know. And
Yeah.
it's been since like half a year I really get enjoyment out of playing my CDs again. Suddenly, I personally hear the difference between a CD and a streamed song, MP3, or even, you know,
Oh yeah.
and even worse on like when I want to try out a song on YouTube and then like send it to my speakers, I can literally hear this is like very compressed, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then, am I making mistakes? So I had the final collection, and now I'm into CDs again since 1 year. And I've like I got a good CD player. I'll be like, okay, this is great, you know. And now I'm like, okay, I own like around 200 vinyl.
Hmm.
A little less. I've sent you the exact number, but I forgot. I'll be
Yeah,
like, well, especially my father is like, you need to buy like a record player, you know, then you can play anything you want. 1, 2, 3. I made a mistake somewhere, and I hope it won't really fuck up my build because it's enormous. I'm 1 block short at the bottom. Yeah, something's really off. Wait, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. I didn't make 0 mistake. No,
nice.
that doesn't happen that much. And no, it's all I miscalculated. When I checked, I didn't miscalculate when I built, so I like it that way.
Yeah, much better.
I don't think I'll finish this stream.
Well, it took me 3 streams to do the Tepic.
Can you already guess what I'm making, Light, when you see this? If you can, I'll be surprised. Well, you say not sure yet. If there's something in your mind you think maybe that's it, tell me. Maybe you're right, and I'll be impressed. And if you're not, that's very understandable with the state it is in now. No one will blame you. Three, 6, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. PL 2, 3, 4. No, it's not a band logo. The tip I give, that is a Dutch artist that looks like him. Kinda. Definitely inspired. Maybe this gives the tip as well. I'll send it to you on Discord what I'm making. This one's gonna take me a while. Yeah, but I'm not making the hardcore artist. I just think Angerfist probably took some inspiration from Jason Voorhees. And if he claims he didn't, he's lying. As a child, I knew Angerfist before I knew these movies, so I thought the movies were about Angerfist.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, as a Dutch boy growing up in like the early 2000s, it was not that hard to come by Angerfist.
Yeah, that makes
everywhere.
sense.
Very popular here.
Hmm.
Did he make it big in the UK?
In smaller kind of, like not kind of popular bit of you people that were into harder music, like obviously Gabba techno and specifically Dutch hardcore. Then yeah, that like you'd hear people either playing it or, but yeah, you'd have to look for it. Like you wouldn't hear it otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
Like all the raves I used to go to, there's always a tiny room on the side that did like Gabba, hardcore, Dutch hardcore kind of stuff. And it was probably big enough for maybe 20, 30 people in the room. So tiny room.
Angerfist plays a festival in the Netherlands. He's main stage, probably main act.
Oh wow. Yeah, definitely not that big
Still.
over here.
He's the big hardcore dude.
Ah,
I know a lot of like old school Hubbard people don't really like his shit because it's a bit too mainstream and modern.
yeah, I could understand that.
But I'm not one of those. I really enjoy his stuff.
Yeah, I suppose when it comes to kind of Gabba and Dutch hardcore, like he kind of comes to the top of the list if you're searching for that kind of stuff.
That definitely, I think.
But yeah, I like his
think-
stuff.
From the old school, like Paul Elstak would be the biggest, I think.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, Paul Elstak made it quite big over here.
Yeah, those are all quite big as well. I have a hard time listening to Rotterdam Terror Chords because of the name. Even though I must admit what they make is not its quality, hardcore, but still,
That's Rotterdam.
there's Rotterdam in the name, we don't do that.
I think Neophyte was about as popular as Angerfist over here.
Even though I know about Paul Elstak and Neophyte are very big Feyenoord fans, but
Hmm.
because I think Paul Elstak's record label literally was called Rotterdam Records.
Yes, that sounds right. I think I might have Paul Elstak song on vinyl. Like I've got
Cool.
some old school vinyl. I might have a Paul Elstak.
I have no personal proof of this, but I've heard from Umid, I think, that when the COVID came, he really got into the privacy crap and anti-vaxxing and shit.
Right.
I mean, his main source of income was, of course, gone.
Yeah.
I mean, artists that mainly, with like live acts, they suffered,
Yes.
But still, you don't have to go like mentally ill and start screaming about like, genociding the Dutch population with vaccines is the real goal behind it. Or like, if it really was the goal of the government, they did a really bad job, because mostly we're all still here,
Yeah. So,
especially the vaccinated people. All people I know that died of COVID were unvaccinated.
oh yeah. Yeah, the
Well,
same
they
kind of
don't
over
really-
here. Like, so people saying, it's the government wants to kill us. They go, well, yeah, they're doing a very bad job if they intended to do that.
You know what some of those crazy people told us and shit? No, we defended you. We made sure it didn't go that far.
Yeah.
But with your dumbass Facebook post.
Mm.
Remember the Cat Cafe people? Within 1 year, the tanks will be rolling through the street
Mm.
to finish off what the vaccine started. First get the weak, then when
Yeah,
the
I've
little
never
left.
never really understood their thinking.
I mean, there could have been tanks in the streets. Can someone kill that? In the streets because of COVID, but it's not because of COVID, but because of your prime minister at the time,
Oh yes, yeah.
who decided to literally had plans to invade the Netherlands. I mean, you would have
Hmm.
won, but still,
Yeah.
I don't think it's polite to do with an ally.
No, it's not really not what you do.
Now it was with the whole Brexit thing, with EU being like, okay, you're not part of EU anymore, so our own countries get first in line to get the vaccines we make, and then I think they were like stored in the Netherlands, and Boris Johnson, I've seen files, but literally
Hmm.
like asking the government like, can we invade them and get the vaccines out? And I think the rest of like the government was like, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's not really smart. Yeah, and Boris Johnson wanted to invade us. And honestly, when I look at the British Army and at ours, it would have been a cakewalk, but yeah, it would have been probably very bad. Like
Yeah, diplomatically, not a very good idea.
diplomatically, it wouldn't be great. But he was a bit of a crazy, I think.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Even the British people thought, well, he was funny at first, but no. Why is he running the country?
Yeah. Did he do a full term, or did he also get kicked?
It's hard to keep track. We went through so many prime ministers in such a short time.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if he went his full term. Like you could quiz me, and I couldn't tell you who was prime minister at what times. It was just their turnover was so quick.
He held
Oh, yeah.
out longer than Liz Truss did. I don't know how long Liz Truss held out. I'm honestly not that.
Yeah, Liz Truss held out less than the life of a lettuce.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Why?
actually.
What happened?
It was somebody made a bet to say, well, I bet a lettuce could last longer than Liz Truss, and it did. That the lettuce didn't rot, and Liz Truss was out.
I mean, I believe that part, but more like, why was she out so quickly?
Just doing bad jobs and sort of like voting of no confidence and
Was she Labour or Conservatives?
Conservative. All the ones that we had in the short time were Conservative. Like Boris Johnson was Conservative, and then we went
Yeah,
through
yeah,
like
I know.
4 more. So it's the longest prime minister we've had for a while is our current one.
Labour?
Labour, yeah. He's not doing a great job.
No.
They're kind of like saying, "Oh, we should be in power. We'll do a much better job," and then they just carried on what the other ones were doing. And
Huh.
even worse in some cases. So, Starmer sucks. Agreed. But yeah, they kept saying, "Oh, yeah, the Conservatives are no good. They don't do this. We'll do better," and then they come in and do worse.
I remember I remember Tony Blair quite well because he was in
Oh,
the
yes.
news a lot because of Iraq.
Yeah, he's technically a war criminal now. I think.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, he's not been sort of punished for it.
No, I don't know exactly what he did. I still think Iraq too was a mistake, but that comes from a double sign admirer.
Yeah, he kind of helped push for the war but on a false information.
Yeah, the whole Iraq too was under false information.
Yeah,
He had nukes. He didn't have nukes. What happened? They removed I'm not gonna say Saddam Hussein didn't do bad things. He was a dictator that would kill anyone that he didn't like. I mean, which was any non-Sunni Muslim, but and even those. But what I can say is that he did stabilize his country to a certain extent and kept Iran a bit at bay. And when they removed him, well, they said like, oh, now Iraq is going to be a democratic country like Europe or something, but they instead created like a power vacuum, and then we got ISIS.
Yes.
And that took 10 plus years, and now we just have like an Iranian puppet regime in Iraq. Like, what the hell did we win there?
Yeah. We made no positive difference.
I'm not trying to say like I wish I had a Saddam Hussein in my country, but still, I think Saddam Hussein was literally the best thing possible
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah. It was the best option. It wasn't great, but it was the best one.
The one of like lesser evils,
Yeah.
the lesser of like evils. It's no, Iraq 2 was a waste. I mean, I understand. I really like from both like a political perspective. I understand Iraq 1, and also I'm a big fan of that war because it's a very interesting war. Like tactical wise, it was done very well. But Kuwait, a country, was being invaded,
Yeah.
so the international community was like, okay, we're gonna help this sovereign country to get their borders back, and that's
Yeah.
what they did. I mean, understandably so. But Iraq 2, no reason. And what the hell did we do in Afghanistan, you know?
Oh yeah.
I've got no clue. What's the end result of that? Taliban is back.
Yeah.
What what were other lives for? To get the same end results. It's so dumb.
I agree.
A lot of Afghani people died, a lot of soldiers died. It wasn't really needed. Exactly, Saddam was bad, he cut Bursar out. I mean, but it's like a lot of Americans wouldn't probably believe in a lot of like being Europeans either. They think like Muslims are all Muslims, but Saddam Hussein was a kind of secular Muslim that also would like fight Al Qaeda in his country. Like he didn't want extremity, so he would also fight like the real crazies.
Yeah.
With any right-wing American would call, he was Muslim, so he gave money to Al Qaeda. That's literally not true. He didn't want them either, because they're like
No.
a destabilizing cult. But yeah, take that away, you got like a vacuum, and you got Iran and Al Qaeda and ISIS all like running wild.
Yep.
But yeah, the Dutch. I don't remember the Dutch being in Iraq. Maybe some, but we had a bigger force in Afghanistan. Not as big as the United States. We had quite some soldiers there.
Yeah.
Maybe we're still in Mali at the moment, or not. Can't remember. Is the UK in any foreign missions at the moment?
Not directly, no. No,
No.
we are funding stuff.
Yeah,
With,
Ukraine and stuff.
yeah. So we're
Okay.
sending stuff to Ukraine, and we're sending. I think we're still sending stuff to Israel. Much to
Yeah, years away.
much to protest, of course.
Well, the Netherlands isn't sending weapons. We are sending what you call stuff for their anti-rocket system against Iran. So the dome.
Right. Yeah.
So we're not sending things to attack with, but things to keep the Iranian rockets out.
Yes.
But I don't mind. As someone that's not a big fan of Iran.
Yeah.
I wonder what I hate more, Iran or communists. I still think communists. Yeah. My dislike for Iran also kind of feeds my Snowmusan theories. He didn't like him either.
Hmm.
And that's why I also have less problem with Saudi Arabia compared to Iran. Because
Okay.
I think I would never live in Saudi Arabia. It's a horrible
Oh no, no.
country for women, LGBT, whatever. But if I have to like make a choice between in a war between Iran and Saudi Arabia, because they're like mortal enemies,
Yeah.
I'd pick Saudi Arabia. Because that's always the worst, and that's always Iran.
Cool. Cubone is done.
You pick
looks
oil,
very
Afghanistan is. No, Afghanistan has no oil. Iraq is oil. Kuwait. I don't. Saudi Arabia oil? Yes, yes, of course. It's funny. There was one of like the Arab countries that I always because they're very rich. I'm talking about the UA, the where Dubai is, the United Arab Emirates. You know, they're very rich. So I was like, oh, they're very rich. So they must have oil because you know, rich in that region must mean oil. But they have no oil. But they became rich because they have like a part of where like a harbor where all the oil needs to go through. So anyone wanting to sell or buy oil needs to pay taxes to the king of the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, UAE, that one. So they make money because of that. They're quite rich, but they're very rich. They also had Iran, by the way. But you know, it would be better if they just all kept like quiet, you know. Stop shooting. That seems a bit too much to ask, it seems.
Yeah.
It feels so easy. Do not pull the trigger, you know, just go watch TV or something.
Yeah.
Do not kill. You know, I invited them, you know, remember? That's my alt.
Hmm.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
I had to hire like an actress, but because it wouldn't have been the person that looking at, but still, it would have been world peace, you know, to just hire someone and give him food in a kung fu movie.
Hmm.
So what's your next build?
Maybe I'll go for a Haunter.
That's the purple Pokemon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Purple Pokemon, big tongue.
Yeah, I know which one. When you describe it, I know which one.
Yeah.
But names, I don't know. And anything that wasn't on TV when I was like in elementary school, like any of the newer generations, I wouldn't know if that's even a Pokemon or what's that game again that was very popular because it looked like Pokemon but violent, but now I see no one play it again.
Probably
Palworld.
Palworld, yeah. Yeah, Nintendo
Yeah.
still keeps trying to get lawsuits against them, but they keep winning.
I mean, Nintendo doesn't hold the rights to anything that looks like a fictional monster, you know?
Nah. The thing they tried to get him on was like the mechanic of throwing an object at a creature to capture it.
Huh.
And also, they have patented the summoning of a mount within a game, instantaneously moving from person running to running on mount.
What's specific?
Yeah, like in the last Pokemon game, like you could be running along, push the button, and the mount would kind of like spawn underneath you, and you keep running. They've said, well, we own that now. Whereas I know a lot of games you have a mount that you can ride, but you kind of have to kind of stop running kind of summon the mount and then carry on. But yeah, if you want the mount to keep running as you run, then yeah, Nintendo own that now.
Okay.
Yeah, creature capturing mechanics. Like you could capture a creature in another way, but you can't throw a ball at them.
I've never played Palworld, but do you throw a ball at it?
Yeah, they had PAL spheres. So you had to throw these spheres at a PAL, and then it would capture them. So they're very much inspired by Pokemon. But now
Oh, you
Nintendo
didn't
say
deny that.
we have now own the mechanic of throwing balls at creatures.
Yes, yes.
They lost that one. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually read the patent document, and they got like this little stick figure of throwing like a ball. It's like annotated. Well, this is ball, this is creature, and yeah, they've tried to basically claim everything about Pokemon is original in theirs. But there's games that have done it before, so it's not unique.
Like in some cases, I don't really get it why to sue, because if it's directly a copy, I understand why it's dangerous for your franchise. Like let's say your game with the you make a certain game or music, and I directly sell it under my name, not giving you money for cheaper, then they won't buy it from you. Then it's dangerous. But I don't
yeah.
think like anyone that wants to play Pokemon is like, oh, but I already played Palworld, and I'm like, I don't think it's it's not a competitor. You know, it's
No.
not dangerous.
No, it just features elements that are similar. Like there's a whole. It's a survival game. Power World is a survival game. You gather resources, you build things, you build tech, you gather more resources, make more tech. It just happens to be creatures that you can enslave to help build you the tech.
Yes.
And there's just one element that's kind of like Pokemon. But like you have machine guns, you can actually gun these things down. Like Pokemon doesn't have that.
No.
You can even give the machine guns to the pals and tell them to watch the perimeter of your base. And any monsters come towards you, they gun them down. And that's nowhere near Pokemon. Well, not in the games. But yeah, they kind of. I know when they started off, they were cheeky and said, well, it's basically Pokemon with guns. But yeah, it's one or two little elements that are very similar to Pokemon, but I think the courts have decided that it's nobody can say they've stolen Pokemon. They're just doing a similar thing, and like monster capturing games have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I think even they've tried to patent the mechanic of summoning a creature to fight on your behalf. And there's a lot of games that you summon creatures to fight on your behalf.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Like, even like the
Wow.
they tried to patent a very particular form of turn-based combat as well. And you go, well, again, Final Fantasy has always been turn-based. You can't say they own turn-based combat with creatures.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm like a damn percent of this one. wait, I made a big mistake somewhere. No. I'll fix that after dog walk. I'll go bathroom real quick and dog walk. Be right
Cool.
back.
Okay.
In the cost. Just be right back for a sec. Back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna walk the dog, so also be right back.
Okay. Yeah, back in a sec, Nix.
Okay.
Is that gonna work? Right, folks, just be right back. I'll be back with you shortly. Because my Stream Deck is just disconnected. Let's restart my Stream Deck. Encoding overloaded. What's going on? I'll probably get NVIDIA started up. No? Okay. Right, okay. Be right back, folks. Right, I'm back. Thank you. Right, everything's back on. Just looking up some pixel references for Haunter. Got quite a few to choose from. What are you up to at the moment, Nix?
I'm playing Power Wash Simulator.
Nice. Actually, searching through pixelated images of Haunter, I've actually come across a screenshot from a YouTube video of someone making or have made a Haunter in Minecraft.
Oh, that's cool.
It's certainly possible. Okay, yeah, the video is half an hour long. It is actually them making Haunter. Doing it on console as well. Yeah, same person as a YouTube video of them making Mimikyu as well. not sure if I want to copy this person or find a similar image. Yes, another video of someone making horns with Minecraft. And another video of someone making horns with Minecraft. And another video. Seems to be a fairly popular Pokemon to make in Minecraft. Oh, that's a cute one. It's a very cute small pixel Espeon. That'll be very
Yeah.
quick to make.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not quite sure how this is going to turn out using the blocks I've chosen. We should give it a go though. Considering there's slightly more shades in this than Minecraft has. You'll see though.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So you actually liked what I saw on my phone? I was like, this is so weird, they sent this to me, and you were like, epic.
Mm-hmm.
But I can send you the link if you want to buy it.
Did they say epic to that?
No, I just It started to take shape. My Jason. I was playing. I was building a little bit while the song played. I liked.
Nice.
I mean, now I definitely recognize what's coming.
Yeah, so you're into erotic ghost stories then?
I am not.
Yeah, Facebook
I'm
clearly
actually-
thinks you do.
Yes. I'm actually not really into any erotic media in general. But
Hmm.
I mean, I don't follow any kind of weird ass page. Well, I mean, I follow weird pages, but not that.
Thing is, if you clicked on that now, it thinks you probably like it more.
Yeah. I mean, it's something in the cookies because yes, I use Brave and stuff, but Facebook was on the app on my phone, so
Yeah.
it's different. Well, yeah. Thank you. Like the guitar tone. Also, because I could see the song list before I clicked on it. The RuneScape song is also me. That's the project only Hugdunky likes.
Ah,
Fogmantle.
yes. I like that one.
Yeah, you're alone there. Man. Really, my least downloaded Bandcamp. By far.
Yeah, I suppose it's not a genre people seek out as much.
Okay. Yeah, I've sent it to you on Discord, and you can see what it is. That's too light.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees. Thank you. But yeah, if there's anything you like on my list that you cannot find online, that is either because I made it myself or that's because it's just a small Bandcamp band, I can always send you the files. There's no problem. Or the direct Bandcamp link, but some of these are like paid for. But I own the MP3, so I can always send it. That's the main reason I do the personal local list, because a lot of these bands I like are only on Bandcamp. So that we actually last Friday we watched Jason versus Freddy the movie.
Nice. I like that one.
He's,
It's probably not the best in this like either series, but I like it for how fun it is.
I love it. I've got a nice sweater from the series.
Awesome.
It's probably in your Discord. I wear it a lot.
Yeah. It's quite lucky then.
I will say this quickly in Dutch because it makes no sense in English. Maar wanneer je dat zegt, ik heb een oom en tante die heten Ida en Bert. Maar Ida wordt altijd afgekort naar Iet. En als kind noemde ik ze altijd Biet en Ert. Want dan werden het groenten. Door maar één letter te wisselen bij beide. Now, long story short, I've got an uncle and aunt that if you in their Dutch their names, if you only switch the first letter with both their names, they become two vegetables. But
Right.
it wouldn't make any sense in English. So
No.
as a child, I always called them by their vegetables.
Nice.
I remember, and this was just me being fairly young, not homophobic or anything, because I've never been. But I remember the first time I got like some
Ice block.
Okay.
hello, some weird ass explanation what being gay is. Like you know, this was like when I was 6. You know, 'cause you don't have a clue. At least I didn't have a clue.
Of
And
course.
gay men were described to me, and they came off as a bit more. Sometimes, you know, stereotypes typically a bit more soft or not soft, but like feminine or
Yeah.
clean. Sometimes, you know, a bit more appearance-wise. And I was like, oh, so that was like my uncle Bert.
Hmm.
But like, okay, so he's gay, even though he had a wife and 2 children. You know,
Yeah.
I've told about him. His brother actually was like gay in the 70s. So he died of one of the first people in the Netherlands to die of AIDS.
Oh right.
Yeah. No, this was before we knew how
Yeah.
to handle that. So so in the end, he did like have like something to do with pro LGBT rights. You know, my
Yeah.
they're like real like baby boomers, by the way, like born right after the war. You know,
Yes.
so they become old at the moment as well. But I always knew that uncle specifically was very anti-religious, but now I kind of connect the dots. I think that's something to do with his brother, you know, because this is the 70s, you know, you were not accepted as fuck, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a
Of
lot of
course,
people
not.
kind of forget how sort of not how long ago that was.
Yeah, the big realization for me was, I think I've told this story before when I watched a documentary called Old Pink in English, Oud Roze,
Yeah.
about they were interviewing LGBT people that are now 80 plus.
Right.
And this woman was talking about how she was offered treatment for lesbianism.
Yeah.
Like it was a disease and with pills and therapy. And then they told me her name of when she went to the asylum, literally. And it was like that. Then I realized the moment this woman was still treated for an illness, you know, which isn't an illness. My
Yeah.
mother was 10 years old, you know, this was like 76.
Mm.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Really not that long ago at all.
No, so weird. I think there was already slowly some like things being changed, especially in my country, not the United States.
Yeah.
But legally, it was still a mental illness.
Mm.
It's really sad. It was a really touching documentary, I must say, about these people. A lot of them living in a lot of fear and denial for like a long time until they were like in their 70s, 80s, and were literally proud on TV to say, "I am gay," you know, "I am trans," "I am,"
Yeah.
etc. It was a real movie. I really like not enjoyed this. It was funny, but like I really enjoyed watching it. It was really like
Yeah.
it taught me things and very moving. Yeah. I really liked it. Not
Yeah.
like, you know, I didn't like what happened, but you understand.
Yeah. It
It
was.
was funny. It was around the Amsterdam Canal Pride. It was recorded, and then like the documentary people also paid for the boat for the people, and were like then. I don't know if you've seen Amsterdam Canal Pride, but it's mostly like very flamboyant drag queens on boats and
Okay.
very handsome gay men with very muscly fit, you know, with
Oh
tongues
yeah.
dancing and shit. And then you saw like the 80-year-old old people dancing on the boat. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
Between all the young, ripped dudes. I've never been there myself. It's too. I would have liked it in a way, but it's too. If you think King's Day is crowded in Amsterdam, then the Pride is insane.
Yeah.
Like suffocating, like claustrophobic in the group of people. Everyone wants to see the boats, so they're all like cramped near the canals and partying, and it's fun, but just not my fun. I probably have
Yeah.
a panic attack from the crowd.
Yeah. There's too many people there.
Yeah, I was thinking of going this one year because it was three things happening at the same time. It was on the 3rd of August, so it was my anniversary.
Oh yes.
Lisa and I both did Warhammer, you know, the tabletop game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
the
cool.
Amsterdam shop had his birthday on the 3rd of August, so they had like insane sales, and
Ah,
everyone that came in would get a free Warhammer goodie bag in a backpack that also had the Warhammer logo. So I kind of wanted, could only pick it up that day in the store, and I was like,
yeah.
okay, we can celebrate their anniversary, go there, celebrate their birthday, and get some gay pride thing going on.
Nice, yeah.
And I was like, that too. I'm not even getting into the play. It's too. I'm already
Yeah.
like too many people. That was almost going that year, almost.
Hmm. Yeah, I can understand it. Yeah, so I can deal with a lot of people for short times, but then it's like, nah, I'm out of here.
I mean, when it's so crowded, you're locked in. It's just for me also the moment that you're like, okay, now I had enough. I want to leave, and you can't.
Yeah.
It's just you're locked in. Like my father's company for years and years sponsored a lot of things on the Amsterdam Pride. They gave a lot of money and financed some boats, and
Ah, that's cool.
I think that the I don't know if they still do that. Maybe they do, but they did it more openly back then because they've been resold. They've like been like resold by different companies, and the company back then had a pink logo, so all the merchandise, like the whole house style, was pink. So every umbrella from the company or pen you got was pink, completely pink.
Ah, okay.
So they all loved it. So they always asked, like, can we, if it's raining, can we have your umbrellas? And they were fine with it because only thousands of people were having the company logo on them.
Yeah. Good
So
advertising.
yeah, so they sponsored a lot, and it is still a good cause, you know. They did mine.
Yeah.
So I think they still do it with some money, but not so openly with the merch because it's not really special anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Also because I do think it's an American company now,
Ah, right.
and really back in the day it was no, it's not because American and
No.
conservative, but American owned.
Right.
Um, and back in the day it was a fully Dutch company, so it was also more like, okay, we are Amsterdam-born company,
Ah,
so we
yeah. So
also
all local.
support local. And now it's just a big company that still puts money in those things, you know.
Yeah.
It's less personal.
Gotcha.
I'll say their old office was looking over the eye, the big like lake in the middle of Amsterdam where a lot of boats were. So
Oh yeah.
it's also a bit close. And now they moved a bit further away. Also doesn't help. Yeah, it was always fun.
Nice.
I think my father has been there sometimes, but I've never been there. You ever been at any pride-related things?
Been to one proper like a bit the bigger Pride in Birmingham. Went there once, probably back in I want to say 2010, 2009 maybe.
Crowded?
It wasn't too bad. You could walk around. There's a lot of people there, but it wasn't like you couldn't get out. It's just lots of people walking the streets, and like all the bars were open, so you could walk in, buy a drink, and they give you like a plastic container where you can just walk out and just carry on walking down the street, and lots of people drinking, dancing, and stuff, and yeah, good fun.
Yeah.
But we've been to like kind of like smaller ones, more locally, where they just have like drag singers and people, and just like stalls where you can walk around and buy things, but not like a big kind of party. Just more like a family event where you can sit there and be entertained and buy a bit of food. And whereas the one in Birmingham is like it wasn't like for adults, but there's a lot of drinking and a lot of people, and it'd be very hard for children to enjoy it.
Yeah, when it's mostly booze.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, but they opened up all the bars. Most of these are like nightclubs, so they're not only open at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. but they opened all day because of the Pride Festival.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it was good. But now the Birmingham in the recent years have changed it into like a proper festival where you have to pay a ticket and you go through like a gate and they have a big stage and like big artists will sing. And
Different vibe, I guess.
yeah. So some people go, well, it's moved away from what it was because they've just turned it into a music festival.
Yeah.
It's still cool, a big party, but it's not on the streets. It's not kind of a community thing. It's just a big music festival in the middle of the city. But
When you
last
talk
year,
about that-
sorry,
there you go. No, I
Oh,
was
yeah,
saying-
last year they decided because there's a big area which they were going to build on, but they held off building on this area, so they just used it for
Mhm.
this festival. Last year they decided they are going to actually build something on that ground. So that was like, I think either this year or last year was the last one they're doing on that ground, because they're going to come in and actually start building stuff.
Yeah. No, because you talked about dancing in the streets and stuff. I wondered if you knew the. Well, there's two things. You got the Love Parade, which is mainstream and very known.
Right.
You know it in Berlin, I think.
Yes, I know of that one.
It's just like a moving. It has nothing to do with LGBT, but just like an electronic festival with like moving stages and people are just like following through the streets and dancing.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but you also have
No.
the Fuck Parade, which is like the. You know that one?
I don't know that one as much.
No, it's not. It's not like the sexual version or anything, but
Hmm.
it's basically like alternative people, like more dark electronic stuff, and
Oh, okay.
that are like okay. I don't know exactly, but if I remember correctly, something like this started like an art collective and more small, and now it became so commercialized with only. They don't give room to like small and obscure genres, so we're gonna have our own.
Okay.
You've been on the internet. You probably know Techno Viking.
Yes, yeah.
That clip actually was on the Fuck Parade.
Oh, right.
So you
That's
can
cool.
get like more like obscure trance and gabber and
Yeah.
even noise things and more like punk and techno. I think so. With techno with a K, not a C.
Yes.
Right? It's way more alternative and more DIY, smaller but more heavy. I've
Yes.
never been there either, but maybe if you ever do like a summer Europe trip, maybe one of those are like interesting for someone like you to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if that Love Parade is paid. For one thing, I would think it is because it's so big and commercial. But then again, how are you gonna like keep people from when it's literally driving through the streets of Berlin? How are you gonna keep people from enjoying it without paying? Like, where are the doors? You know, where's the
Yeah.
gate? So I literally don't know. I have no knowledge about these festivals, how they do it. But like, I'm not gonna travel to Berlin for something like that. But I always felt like, okay, if there's something like that I could go to with like mental issues, it might have been that festival because it feels because it's moving. I feel less forced to stay where it is, and if I don't even have to walk away myself. If I'm really done with it, I just stand still. It will move away from me.
Yeah.
You know, probably take some time because it's a big crowd, but still, at some point, it will move away from me. And then with my taste, I feel like the Fuck Parade would be more my thing.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm even more happy just staying inside.
Yeah. I can feel that.
Now you go way more way more than I do.
Yeah, but it takes me several days to want to go back out again. Is that, yeah. Okay, I've done being out with people. I need like a week now.
Yeah. It's also age, you know,
Oh,
for
yeah.
all of us.
I am the
Oh.
same, honestly. I don't necessarily mind going out, but I do need time to just recollect myself and get my energy back because it does take a lot of energy.
Yes. Definitely.
Okay. I'm getting somewhere. So at the weird is like I can get like inspiration out of the in the weirdest ways. And I first got to get back into my main comic, but since Ozzy died, like I worked last on it when that happened, and it kinda I don't know. It's like the want to work on it kind of hit itself or something. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird, but soon. Then maybe this week I'll have a new chapter again, and then we're like completely reset and energy again.
Yes.
But I got in the weirdest way ever. I got the idea for another comic story.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of LGBT, uh, it's a romance,
Oh, okay.
and like this is I always get the weirdest inspiration ways, but this is how most of my things work. How I find it, I do the most small weirdest thing I notice, and then suddenly it's like way more gets unlocked around the person, and like my brain suddenly gives it a story, and then I'm like, okay, I like this, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it started really weird with me. I'm someone that if I got something in my head and I'm curious about it, I need to find out what it is, even how weird or weird it may sound.
Gotcha.
And I was thinking about a certain friend of mine, yes, that friend.
Hmm.
And this has no racist part behind it at all. I just had to know what would he have looked like if he was from sub-Saharan African descent.
Right. Yeah.
So I went to ChatGPT, uploaded a picture of him, and basically said, make him an African.
Yeah.
It gave me something,
Okay.
which was, in a weird way, very cool. It didn't look like him at all, which helps. No, I hope he's not watching.
Hmm.
But no, it just it gave me a man, and
Okay.
I saw that man, and suddenly he had a name, and he had a backstory, and he had flaws, and he had strengths, and he had everything, and stuff like that. And I got names of the city in my head, and suddenly I had like this from beginning to end like drama in my head about a gay man trying to survive in like a cyberpunk world
Okay.
that was like divided in like poor and rich, like in like literally like layers of height, like below live people literally in smoke, and they build
Oh, yes.
like city top things in clean air, and of course this I some discrimination is in there because that's very human, you know.
Yeah.
His struggle, and he's yeah, bartender at night in a very fancy dark, you know, club, but during the day he works as a model, and to be able to work 20 hours a day, some like weirdest designer drugs, you know, and the struggle and trying to find the real love, but it's impossible with work and mental issues, and it all happened within seconds, and I was like, and then I wrote it down, and I
Oh.
was like, this will be nice on it's a comic.
Yeah.
The only thing is this one, I will mean, because you know, I trust you, and I trust Nix, and I trust Light, and Lisa, and I don't see anyone else here.
No.
I will anonymously
Yeah. You just kind of fit the character. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just these people exist. They writing about them is not controversial. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, probably won't be on for too much longer.
Yeah, same. I'll just do it. I made mistake. Just no, it was especially when like the whole world became like I see it then, you know,
Yeah.
and smell it like I saw the streets and like I want this to exist.
Yeah. I suppose that's good enough reason to make anything.
Yeah, just to be safe, it will be
Yeah.
another.
There are people that will attack it just because of what it is.
Exactly, and that's never fun.
No.
I mean, I must say, like, I have no when sometimes they do it just to be like inclusive, being inclusive just to push it for some reason, especially like
Yeah.
American series can do it, then it's very unnaturally noticeable to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of
It happens.
a point has been made of something, and they go, yeah, it's
Yeah, but then it's done badly. But I've just noticed that a lot of people, when someone just happens to be
yeah, it's just they just didn't have.
different from them, and, oh, this is woke. Like, no, it's natural in the story.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Sort of. Is it the Buzz Lightyear movie?
I haven't
Sort of,
seen that.
apparently at the end, so one of the female characters you've been following for the whole movie just goes home to their wife, and that's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a point of it. It's just they go home. That everyone comes home for the mission. She just goes home to her wife.
Yeah, I mean, they exist, you know.
But I think Snoop Dogg had a problem with that. He says,
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg's brain is fried.
yeah. He said, how am I supposed to explain this to people? My sort of my niece or
You don't.
no.
No, she goes home to her wife. People can marry same sex or different sex.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain it. If you just let it be what it is, then children will grow up thinking, well, knowing it's normal,
Yeah.
and we have less problems with it being unaccepted later on. You don't have to do complete explanation because then it becomes different.
Yeah, if you make a point of
That's why-
explaining it, it's like, well, why is it different?
Now, if they ask like, "Oh, I didn't know that that's possible," like, it is, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
And some people may say it isn't, then fuck them.
Yep.
Now, if my personal example, which I think was includes like being exclusive in a bad way, was the latest Troy movie.
Right.
And why I think it's bad is that they made the main character Achilles black,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's not that I mind, but they did it because they wanted more diversity in it, and they admitted that, and so they said, yeah, so we had to pick someone, and I was like, the funny thing is I've read like historical, it's still a half myth, half historical happening, that war, but
Yeah.
like I've written like in-depth accounts by like scholars about that war, and like multiple allied clique and some allies of them went to invade Troy to get the lady back.
Yes.
One of the like close friends and like epic warrior, half warrior gods. No, besides Achilles was a black African warrior king, and that's like documented. So I was like, okay, I understand that maybe there can be more diversity and inclusivity in this story, but then bring the honor to an existing part of the story.
Yeah.
Read about it. There is an existing epic warrior who is from a different culture than the Greek. Bring it in, give him a fleshed out story. That would be epic. Some new, more in-depth ways to bring the story to humans. But it's lazy if they don't do that, in my opinion. That's when I'm getting irritated. And then some people say, "Oh no, you're just lazy." Like,
Mm.
no, I think they've done a bad job.
Yeah, you don't
Make a
mind
move.
the
Yeah,
characters being in there, just write them better. Choose
yeah, it's
better
them.
sources.
Yeah, like you would think these people that make the movies, they got like researchers, like they've got money to hire them.
Yeah.
Could have been done in a very good way, but they didn't. They went the lazy way again. So I haven't watched it.
Cool.
I did watch the one with Orlando Bloom and Brad Pitt and shit.
Okay.
But who hasn't, I think? Or did you not?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, it's really old and like it's very big when I was young.
Oh, yeah. I skipped over a lot of
Yeah.
those kind of historical theme movies when I was younger.
It's mainly like a mythical action movie.
Yeah.
A lot of women liked it because it had both Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Well, maybe gay men, but a lot of people that were into men liked the movie.
Yes.
I liked the fight scenes when I was a kid.
I've got a few pixel arts to make next time, but I'm not going to start any now.
Oh, which one?
Still got to do the Haunter, but I just spent the last falling off. I spent the last half an hour just making a like a cuter version of Espeon. It's like a purple cat Pokemon.
Oh, that's very cute.
Hmm.
I will quickly go have a look, then we all go offline. I want
Yes.
to see it. And give my honest opinion when I see it.
Cute.
Yeah, Espeon's like a very sleek sort of cat with like a weird thing on the end of the tail.
Yeah, I'll either finish mine off stream if I'm in the mood, and otherwise it's waiting for me on next Monday.
Cool.
I believe I'll review SP in the school. I'm gonna see it for the first time now. I think. Or maybe I'll be like, oh, now I understand. Is it the like evolution of like Meow?
It's as a, I suppose, is it like a fox? Like, yeah, it's like kind of like a fox called Eevee. So it's short of evolution. But yeah, the meows goes to a Persian. But yeah, the Eevee kind of evolves into so many different alternative versions.
Yeah, I remember. In Pokemon Go, I had a blue one. It was a bit fish-like.
Yes, yeah, that's the oh, what's that called?
Persian. Yeah, I remember because he had like Meows with the Team Rocket and like their leader, they had like a evolution of him.
Yes,
So I wondered what.
Vaporeon.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
with
one. Like, yeah, Vaporeon is the water one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're cool.
Espeon, the purple one, is a psychic, so it has psychic powers. And then Umbreon is like a dark power one, so it's black with yellow highlights.
Yeah, I believe every word you said.
Yeah.
This is the first time seeing that one. The one with the bone, I know,
Yes.
but the other one and the big one, I've never seen that before. Before you made it.
Yeah.
Is that this first generation?
Third generation
That
possibly.
explains a lot. I knew also from people that like at some point there's no Brock and anymore, and there's some girl named
Yeah.
May or something. I've never seen that.
Fifth generation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
the
know.
anime. I stopped watching the anime after so much, so I have no idea where these Pokemon come in on the anime.
No, same. No, I
I think I
you know
watched like
more than me.
series 1, series 2, possibly series 3.
What's this white thing?
That was like a marker to start something else.
Oh.
So it's kind of like an empty plinth in a museum.
Yeah, cool. At some point it will all be filled, and then I will make the track even longer.
Yeah.
The first Pokemon in this server was made by Light, I think.
Yes.
Oh, the name. It has a leaf on its head.
Yeah, the Lotad. Lotad? From the third generation.
The second Pokemon, I think, was made by us together, the Mewtwo. Never gonna do that again. The Mewtwo was difficult. The Mew was better. The Mew was
Yeah.
okay to build, but the Mewtwo gave a lot of headaches.
Yeah, I can understand that one.
Because it had so many like shades of gray. It became shorter and shorter to go from where I'm building to you, or we're literally building to each other.
Yeah, let's head over that way and then I'll sign off.
Oh, you wanna watch? Well, you can see the Natus. And when you fly up to it from your part, it says Satan, which is also fine, but it needs to be Natus. Yeah, I'll go see if Colt is still alive. I was actually in voice chat with him when he... Before I went with you, I wanted to tell him some things.
Cool.
So if people are still really wanting to hear my voice, I'll probably raid him and then talk there.
Cool.
Mostly talk about metal. He got me into Warframe. I'm playing that now.
Ah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing it. I've never tried myself.
Well, I tried it when it first came out. It came out around the same time PS4 came out, so it was one of the free games I could download, and try my new console with.
Ah.
So I did, and the game sucked. But then he told me like it did suck, but they listened to the people like why the game sucked, and they changed all those things. So try it, and it's actually really fun.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, that's really refreshing to hear that they actually listened to.
Sometimes it
Play.
happens. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, that's really rare in the gaming industry.
But you like new builds?
Yeah, very cool. Like, especially this big one. That's so much detail.
The Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. And yeah, the
Have you ever seen my Jason Voorhees bobblehead?
no.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It came from AliExpress, and the box is a bit damaged, so I made up the background lore that Jason tried to escape his box.
Nice.
Nice. Well, yeah. I'm gonna raid
Uh,
that friend called. If you still want to talk to me, I'll actually be in his voice chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday myself. Have any look?
Well, thank you for being here. I'll talk to you in Discord and shit.
Yeah, thank you, Light. See you next time.
Bye.
Yeah, good
Bye.
night all.
Right, guys.
Good night.
Let's disconnect from there. And next, I'll speak to you shortly.
Yeah, speak to you shortly.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, folks. We're the sign off now. And get some rest. Hope you do too. Thank you for joining us. We'll continue making pixel art next week. So, till then, I'll see you on Wednesday. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sam. And everyone else I can see lurking. You're all awesome. Yeah, I'll be doing some Blender stuff hopefully on Wednesday. Finish off our mage. Till then, enjoy your week. enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll see you then. Hope you have a good night. Good night.